Good morning. Today is Monday, February 25th, 2019. The time now is 5:31 a.m. And yes, I am making sure that I actually have mic volume on and everything working properly. Doesn't look like my wolf avatar is tracking right now. Yet again. I don't think the wolf animation likes to be, I think it prefers to be the priority. So if it doesn't start tracking soon, then we'll have to do something about that. But in the meantime, as I promised yesterday, we are going to take another look at this actually pretty in-depth uh, mechanical, race car mechanical game. So let's get to it. And like I said in the description, it will be a shorter stream. Okay, I'm gonna skip tutorial. So, okay, so we're gonna go to car detail first. This basically tells us, wow, why is that so small? Let me make sure that we have, let's look at settings real quick. Okay, well. Obviously, well, pixel. Yeah, obviously, this is primarily this is meant to be a VR game. They did add the ability for the game to run on keyboard and mouse. So, getting back to this, what this tells us is it gives us an indication of what work needs done. So if we look at tires, now just to remind people, the story behind this game, so to speak, is you are a mechanic for a racing team, or for a race car rather. Different people will uh, lease it or something like that, I believe. So what we're seeing here is, this car must just tear through tires like crazy. As you can see, tires are, this tire here has run 15 hours out of the 12 recommended. So we're gonna have to change that one. Same with this one. So all four tires need changed. Oil change is recommended 10 for every 10 hours of operational use. You must change the oil. And it looks like we also have to change transmission oil as well as well, I think we might be able to get away without doing the brake fluid. Um, yeah. So hopefully, yeah, we can rent this car after we get it repaired. So let's get it up on the lift. Okay, why aren't we getting sound? Hold on a second. I'm gonna actually, maybe that'll help. There you go. Okay, so I suppose first we should take care of the tires. If I can remember how to get out of this screen. Well, okay, I need to figure out how to get. I need to figure out how to close this. There we go. Okay. So again, just to remind, what am I holding? Again, just to remind everyone, this is intended to be a VR-based game. So we need to change all 4 tires. Now you look at the tires, yeah, see they're getting a little, they've lost their tread. Okay, so I'm trying to reacquaint myself. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can remember. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to. Let me see. There should be. I forget. Okay, R. Okay. Yeah, the as you can see, this this doesn't have many controls, so actually, hold on. Okay, something's, wow, come on. I know it's been a little while since I've, okay, change the direction, R, the electric nut runner, so, cycle ratchets. trying to remember how I'm supposed to. Okay, that's actually, this is a torque wrench. We need there we go. I think this is what we need. They've changed that. Wow. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we want to holster Q. Look how big, yeah, this. Now it does get, it does get a little cluttered. So when further into the game, it's gonna get more difficult as you have more things. Okay. There we go. Take this. They've changed in the disposal. There we go. Wow, that's that was pretty intense. They definitely changed that. Okay, these should go a little faster, but yeah, see those nuts. Yeah, see where we were. It looked like they were further in. So, okay, let's loosen these. Supposed to be a impact gun. Just stick these here. I like to move it out of the way. I mean, I could leave it there, but nah, it just doesn't seem. Let's see. Trying to remember this. Actually, the store. We have to order tires. Actually, we'll go home. Okay. Shop. I believe it's the catalog. There we go. But there is a better way of doing this, I believe. Let's see. There's supposed to be something where we there we go. Okay, so this gives us, okay, by doing this, we can kind of make it a little easier for ourselves. So we know we need 4. Okay, there we go. Horse through that. There we go. I forgot. Need to. Yeah, the modes take a little getting used to. That's just so weird. See how it piles the tires up? They all it's a little interesting, but this first job isn't too complicated. And the one thing that's kind of cool about this is that the torque. Yeah, torque is something that becomes necessary. You have to torque. When you tighten these back up, you have to get the torque set properly, or you'll break the bolt, or you can actually break have to end up replacing the whole system. You could strip it, break it, a number of things can happen. That's just, yeah, that's a little strange. I'm not sure if I like that system, but it is what it is. Okay, let's do the last one. Now, I imagine in VR, it's a lot easier. But obviously I don't have VR. They did make the game playable without VR. Okay, so since we're not doing the brakes, I guess I can go ahead and put the tires on now. So I'm just gonna go around and stick these on, and then we'll come back and put the nuts on afterwards. And then we'll go ahead and start the fluid change. I believe I need to do transmission and oil. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me see something. I'm trying to see, so now we have to go install. We need to have it at 108. I believe it's Newton meters. I wish it were the American, which is pounds per square inch, or I believe that's what it would be for vehicle purposes. Okay, so now I'm not sure if we can Yeah, I'm not sure how this. I don't think there's any way of changing, not on this. Okay, so now we have to go. Let's see. They said 108. So we have to put it down to 108. There we go. Okay. So wait, let's go Titan.
A replacement is waiting for you at the part spawning pad.
Okay, I need to order another one of these. I got a little too. Yeah, I need to order another one. So, purchase replacement. Okay, there we go. That's an example of what not to do. So let me see. Okay. Okay, so here's a wait, that doesn't look right. I think I was pointing at the wrong thing, wasn't I? There we go, a lug nut. Yeah, I think I ended up, man, navigation is a little challenging. Okay, let's get this one on. Wow, really?
Waiting for you at the part spawning pad.
What the heck happened? This is kind of sad. Why won't it? Oh, because I've got it on wrench. And yeah, it's important. I'm gonna try just. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, so Let's go to the other. Let's see if we can finish the job without needing to buy any replacement leg nuts. Okay, this one here. Doesn't matter which one goes where, they're all the same size. Okay, so now we go to this. We'll start up here. So yeah, you just push R to tighten. Now you want to keep doing this until it goes green again. Okay, that's tight. You don't want to make it, you don't want to, after that initial back to green that we get, you don't want to push it any further. I think my problem, I was using the gun. And I'm not sure. That gun is new, at least to me. I haven't played this since the update. So, I'm not sure what the torque is set to on that gun. Okay. So yeah, it looks like the kind of storyline is we offer a vehicle that we rent out to race drivers. Which is kind of interesting. Whoops. That was weird. Got kind of okay. So push R to, well, that's kind of strange. There we go. And then use this to tighten it up, to torque. There we go. And then torque it. And that's done. Okay, whoops. Now, go back. Okay, let's walk through the tire. We have one left. Yep. It would be kind of cool to see this in VR, but I just don't have the dexterity. I can't use both hands like most people, so yeah, probably wouldn't do me any good. Okay, use the electric. Now we torque it to 108. I like the cross instead of just going in a circle when I'm tightening. And actually it's recommended that you don't just go in a circle when you're tightening. Okay, tires are done. So now we have to change the oil and transmission fluid. So I'm going to raise this up a little further. The controls are a little odd. There we go. But hey, we make do with them. Wonder if I'm gonna leave that one here for now. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna get our flashlight, which is number 3, and turn it up as high as we can. Now, this is a magical flashlight. It disappears on us. It's a magical flashlight. The reason I say that, okay, wait, how do I let go of the flashlight now? It's not doing it. Okay, wait, E to release. That flashlight will stay there. Okay, so we need number 4. Wait, we need 5, sorry. 5, okay, wait. Where's the release? I think it's on the side here. Okay, let's see if this is good. You know what? This ad, how do I see this? Oh, here we go. Let me see. I don't know what that does, so, okay. Let's see, 6. Okay, those are tools for later on. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, we're gonna go loosen. Transmission feel, okay, installation. What, this doesn't have a, okay. So, we're going to there we go. Wait, why isn't it releasing? Oh, that's the feel line, that's right. Now, take this, put it over here. Where's the, oh, I think that's it down here. There we go. I think that's lined up. There we go. So once that drains, we can put this back in. But I always like to check. Okay, this has to go to 30. When it goes back in. So how high does this go? Let's just use this one for actually I don't need to have it right at 30 because it's plus or minus. Okay, so put this back. Tighten it, and there we go. Okay, so now we can move this up to the oil, but actually let me go ahead and start. Is that lined up? Kind of hard to line these up sometimes. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, now we need transmission fluid. So, transmission. I forget how many of these we need. Okay, so this is a little interesting. Okay, so we need, I guess, put it right here, and then we grab this. Let's see, where's that? Stick it there. Now this is where it kind of gets weird. You know, I'm not getting sound for some reason. There we go. I think I have to do 2 of these. Okay, that, well, okay. Okay, I believe that's empty. Need to stop pushing Q. Okay, I think I need to do one more. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of weird. That's just nuts. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Now, I'm wondering how I guess I just put it in my pocket. I don't know how you explain that. Okay, this is the drain bolt. It's the installation. This needs to be at 30 as well. So we're gonna, oops. Okay. before I do this, I'm gonna lower the vehicle and see if I can check transmission fluid this way. Okay, so let's, I forget all the hotkeys for, and this, what I'm doing right now is extremely basic for this game. We haven't even gotten to anything complicated yet. We're just dealing with, you know, I wonder if I put, no, shift lock doesn't lock in run. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take the hood off. Let's take it over here. There we go. Okay, so we have to figure out, yeah, look at the big empty area. Okay, where is the transmission? Now I know there's a dipstick for the oil, but that should be empty. Yeah. You have to be careful doing this. If you grab it here, you pull the whole thing out. So where is the transmission fluid? Actually, I wonder if I, you know, since I'm doing this, might as well take this off as well. Okay. Yeah, it's always a good idea to I can't get over that. Okay, wait, okay. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of strange how everything floats. Okay. You know, I'm wondering if I need to put a little more transmission fluid. I thought there was a way to check the fluid. So let's go ahead and raise this back up. I believe it takes 2 bottles. I'll look just to be safe. Okay, so let's go. Let's see. No, wow. Fluid change guide. Okay, oil change, change in transmission. Let's see if this says something. Okay, this doesn't. Is that all it says? Is just to Okay. So, yeah, that doesn't tell me. It says that excess oil will leak from the fuel opening. Okay. So, I guess, I guess better safe than sorry. We will try to. Oh, wait, you know what? We need to raise this up more. The reason why is simply because we have our transmission net, or let's see, there we go. Okay, so how do I go up now? No, how do I go up? Oh man, how do I go up? C is to go downward. Whoops. Let's see, desktop controls. So C is the clutch, space bar is to stand, okay. Okay, so let's get this. Put it right here. Wonder if I think I'll do it this way from now on, just to make sure I don't make viewers dizzy. Okay, that's empty. Okay, so let's take this out, put it here. Where's that transmission at? Where is the transmission at? Oh, duh. Okay, so put it back up there. Let's get this. That should be good. Tighten. You know what? It's not showing me. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the bottom is done. Now we need to put the oil in. Okay, so let me lower the car. Seems like there should be a quick, like a hotkey. Now this takes almost a whole, this takes almost the entire, okay, so let's get in here. Stick this here. Now we need to put this. Oops, too low. Okay. So, if you look at this, right now it shows that it's at 5, a basic 5 quarts, 1 liter. So, actually we need to grab the cap, just, you know, I guess that's okay, that's weird. This will take 3.5, 4 quarts, I believe. So it won't take it all. Yeah, we got quite a ways to go still. Well, I thought I grabbed it. Okay. Yeah, it gets interesting when you have to start bleeding the brakes. Okay, how much? We still have a ways to go still. I always like to, if you overfill this, you lose, okay, 59. Yeah, if you overfill it, you get docked. And sadly, there's okay, yeah, we're getting down there. That stuff looks a little thick. Okay, 79. Three point. Okay. Oh crap. That's yeah, you don't want to end up doing that. I accidentally clicked. Okay. Ooh, 101. 4, yeah, it's supposed to just have 4 quarts, so 101 is slightly overfilled. Now I'm not sure if that's enough to, I'm not sure if that's enough to make a difference. Okay, where's the cap? Oh, it's way up here. I'm gonna just leave it as is and cross my fingers. Okay, where's the cap for? Oh, come on. Where is the cap for the oil? There is, stick it back here. Hopefully we don't get, I don't know, I have a feeling I might, it might, penalize us. Let me raise this up just to see if I can see that cap. That should be good. Okay, the cap just vanished. Okay, well, hey. Now I know we can throw it, but boom. Okay, so now let's go ahead and lower this back down, and let's rent it out. Kind of interesting. I know my chats, it hasn't disappeared. Okay, so, inspect, no. Okay, so what do we do now? Race monitor, rental car unavailable for race. Why is it unavailable? Car detail, that's why. Remove from left. Okay, so, yeah, hopefully, monitor race. Whoa. Okay, come on. Go to car detail. Let's go rent this car. Okay, well, let's try renting. Let's see how the car does. Yeah, you don't get to race the car. Flawless. Okay, so I guess, yeah, that 1% overfield in dirt. Okay, so tires looks like tires could go one more race. Oil filter can go one more race. Okay, wait. Okay, it looks like brake fluid needs. So we need to need a brake fluid. Okay. Front brake pads. Okay, we need to do the brake pads. Front brake pad. Okay, so front brake pads. I'm sure rear. Well, maybe not. Okay. So, I'm wondering if I should do the rotor as well. I thought I could mark that. I wonder if I should do the rotor. Well, 17 of 30 hours. No, well, if I'm doing the brake pads, actually, nah, the brake rotor should be fine. So I need both front brake pads. I believe. Anything else? should do the back brake pads as well. Yeah. Well. Yeah, since I have to bleed the brakes, because every time you change the brake fluid, you have to bleed the brakes, which requires you to take the tires off. So, okay, we're gonna change all the brakes. Okay, all this, yeah, these are different levels. This basically tells you what's gonna need fixed at what point. Okay, so we're going to change the transmission oil. Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we're not change the brake fluid. And we're gonna change the brake pads all around. Okay, so let's get going. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I don't know if I'm ever gonna... Okay, let's bring the car in. Car details. Put on lift. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stick this, I'm gonna raise this up quite a ways. Actually, I guess I don't need it too far. Hold on. That should be good. Yeah. Okay. So, we will... Now, we're not changing the tires, so... Okay, we're gonna take a little shortcut. We'll leave the bolts there. I know it's... we might have to move them, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's kind of weird we can just go through the vehicle. Okay, so let's... Like I said, we might have to move the leg nuts in a little bit. I'm not sure. Okay, so we got those off. Now we need to take the brake pads off. So, and the brake pads are right in here. So, let's see. So let me see. Okay, remove side panning. Now I wonder if I need to, I think I need to take this whole mechanism off. Okay, which I think one needs this. So how do I take this off? Or do I? No, back here. Okay, let me see, is this? I'm not sure if I had to take that off. Wait, let me see. Are these the same thing? Okay, so I think I'm going to whoops. Come on. How am I supposed to put this back on? There we go. Okay, so on this, take that off. Let's scan the brake pad. Okay, I need I need 4 of these. Okay. So now we just need to take the internal brake pad. Okay. This is crazy. Whoops. Okay. Now, I think the thing that's going to be difficult, at least for me, is, wow, is to actually spin these around in the right direction I need them in. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now how do I middle mouse drag. Oh, yes. Wow, really? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to, let me shift modes. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to set up something on my keyboard. So, okay, now what do I do? Great. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can save this. Cause I think okay. And like I said, anytime I was saying this yesterday, anytime I go into, anytime I have to go into Windows, I always change my stream mode. I don't want people knowing exactly how I've got my system set up. Okay, so which one do I need? Wow. Okay, let's see if this one actually does it. Yeah, like I said, I just, I said this yesterday, I just completely did a reinstall of my OS. And for some reason, I thought I had to put my keyboard. Yeah, I thought I put my keyboard software in. Apparently not. So we're gonna do that right now, real quick. What I need to do is I have a Corsair keyboard K95, and it allows me to set the keyboard up to mimic any button I want, or almost any possible function I need. Okay, wow, why is my computer ramping up? That's a little weird. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's being picked up by the stream. Let me see. Oh, that's why. Wow. I thought this was all separate. Let me see. That's kind of strange. Might have to stop the stream. I'm not sure what's going on. It shows a video card at like 33 degrees Celsius, of course. So I'm not sure why it's spinning up like that. Okay. Anyways, let's... And of course, I also have the Corsair power supply, which allows me to adjust. Okay, so let's go to keyboard. I just need something quick. There we go. Okay, cool. All done, I believe. Let me test it. So I am going to wait. What hell? Oh, really? Wow. You know, there's a lot of games coming out in the very near future, which I'm really eager to try. Okay, let me get the browser. Okay, and then we'll get... There we go. Let's get this going. Resume game. Okay. Okay, hopefully this is working properly. So, yeah, the reason I had to do this is I have difficulty with the middle mouse button. I can't hold the middle mouse button long. So, let's see if this... There we go. Okay, now the problem is obviously it's not the best system. Okay, let's see if that does. Come on. Okay, that's good enough. Let's get it on the inside. Starting to hear some noise out there. in the other room. Not sure what it is. Think we're gonna have to have our refrigerator checked out. It's not that old. Actually, about 6. Okay, wait. How should I set this up? Oops, wrong way. Yeah, it's about 6 months old. It's making every time the fan goes on, it starts making a loud noise. I'm not sure if it's the refrigerator or... I also think we have a transformer for one of our electronics close to the entertainment center. Okay. Come on, you can do it, buddy. There you go. Okay, so now we put this back. And then we can... And there go the fans. Okay, something's wrong with this. Okay, hold on. What is wrong with you, buddy? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, okay. Okay, something is wrong with this. It doesn't want to line up. There we go. Okay, so what does this need to be at? Whoops. No, 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 no. We don't need that. We need... I'm trying to get the bolt. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take this out here. This says a pin. Kind of looks more like a bolt to me. Well, wow, really? Okay, so this doesn't have any, okay, well, I guess it doesn't. I was thinking to add some kind of a torque requirement. there we go. Well. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. This got changed. Then we go to 30. About 30, I should say. There we go. Well, actually, can't get much better than that, can you? Okay. Just to be safe. Because I'm not, okay. Well, why does my wolf animation look like he's breakdancing? Okay, so let's change these, and then we'll go ahead and put the we'll change the back ones. Okay, so okay. Wow, come on. There we go. I'm just trying to get that straight, so when I take it off, boy, it's so sensitive. Okay, we'll just pull that there. So there's, yeah, I'm not sure why my fan, well, ever since I put the software in, so I think the software is set a little too sensitive. Okay, let's take this one. Yeah, because my 2080 hasn't run warm at all. I think I accidentally hit E. Okay, so this is the outside one. So actually I think it has to spin around like this. There we go. Okay, let me look at it this way. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, wait, let me go ahead and install this one. Actually, get it straight on. Remember, I'm squatted down, so it makes it look like looks like I got those clips, so they don't, let's see. Wrong way. Yeah, unfortunately, since this is primarily set for VR, it's gonna be a little more challenging for those of us with a mouse and keyboard. But as I'm showing you, it's not impossible. So the good news is at least we're not left out. A lot of cases, those of us without VR, either because we can't afford it or because we just simply cannot use the controls. Seems like a lot of games are coming out that okay, let's tighten, that take full advantage of VR, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, sometimes I feel left out. Actually, there we go. Okay. Okay, so the front brakes are done. Now we need to do the back brakes. So I'm assuming this is going to be about the same. It's kind of interesting how we can fit. Okay, wait, how does the back rotor come? What, can we actually just pull the pads? That doesn't seem realistic. No. We can't just pull the pads. So, where is the bolts? Okay, I think these are the bolts right here. Gonna loosen. Is there just one bolt for this? Wow. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that fan. It's getting a little annoying to me. so let me switch. Sorry about that. Okay, wait, where's the mouse? Really? Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to save this again. Let me check the, wow, I guess I can't. Okay, let me go ahead and save and quit. Okay, so how do I change? Little slow on the keyboard, so the Corsair software. Okay. That's weird. for some reason, okay, we'll see if, okay, let me see if that actually does any good. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I didn't have problems yesterday, of course, to be fair. I suppose if we're going to be fair, this program is probably far more graphically demanding than the game we were playing yesterday. Plane sim, mechanic sim. Okay, so let's get back in here. Let's go resume. Let's get back on stream and see if it's actually gonna play nicely with us. Okay, so we are working on the back pads. So I believe I got, okay, so now I need to do this, and let's see. Okay, we got 4 pads. Yeah, did I buy one? No, I thought I bought one too many. Okay, so let's... that's just crazy. I'm not sure if I like that addition, so to speak. Okay, wait, why didn't it... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. Okay, so let's get our rear brakes. I hope this is correct. The 6 a little different. Okay, let me see. Great. Okay. Let me fix this again. Actions. Okay, well, let's see if... Yeah, I'm starting to get a little frustrated, to be honest. Wow. Okay, so let's see. And there go the fans again. Yeah, well, hopefully it's not picking it up too much. I keep going the wrong way with these. Really? Okay. That's kind of strange, but we'll take it. There we go. You know, I think they did work on this, to be honest, because it seems a lot easier to work on these breaks than before. Okay, go back up that thing. Boy, what is up with my wolf? You know what? It might help if I actually switch the screen back, huh? I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, I believe they have worked on the... Okay, this side's done, so let's, one thing I wish they would do with these games, and not just this game, but every game I have played for a while, you can only take one part at a time. It's like, what's up with that? It's like, is everyone in the countries that make these games only capable of lifting a single item at a time? I mean, look at Gold Rush. You can only carry one extension cord, one bucket, one of anything, regardless of the weight. So... okay. Yeah, I just don't get it. Okay, so I need to go to this side. Need to loosen this. Okay. Take this way out here for now. So yeah, that's one thing I have trouble understanding. I suppose it's more than likely a program issue. Man, it sounds like we have a street sweeper again. But the only thing I can think is it's a code issue. Being able to have more than one thing picked up at a time. That's the only explanation I can come up with as to why all of these games are similar in that, in what they can handle at any given time. Whoops. Okay, so this needs to rotate like this. Okay, let's yeah. I can definitely say without hesitation that they have made it easier for you to put assemble. Disassembly wasn't ever an issue in this. It was just putting everything back together, lining up pads, all that good stuff. That was the difficult part. And now they have most definitely they have fixed that. So that's a welcome change. Okay, let's tighten. Hopefully I'm getting this correct. Okay, so now we need to deal with the the brake fluid. Brake fluid's a little more complicated than the other fluids. Okay, so we take this off. We'll just stick it way over here, just so it's out of the way. Okay, so the brake fluid, I believe, is this here. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay. There so we can get it. Okay, so I believe we want to put this at 10 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Fluids. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay, brake fluid. Need to figure out what to pump. Okay, about 10 psi. Okay, so I need to pump it to about 10 psi. Actually, wait. I did promise that I would try doing it this way. There we go, that's better. Hey, stop. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this over here. Okay, we're just gonna put this right about here for now. What the heck is, oh, they've added something over here. What is it? Greece. Castro. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna flush the brakes, or bleed the brakes, yeah. We're gonna flush the brakes. We're gonna use liquid Drano. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we got that. So now we need to, now this is kind of, we need to grab the tool from here. Okay, now we let it go until it's no longer has any bubbles. Which bubbles are basically the black. So once it's clear fluid, okay, that looks good to go. And that's how you flush the brakes. Now, unfortunately, each one of these we have to, okay, wait, where's the, okay, it's back here. Oh, come on. No! I took the bottom panel off. There we go. Yes, that is a thing. Now, This hasn't changed, unfortunately. It can be a little difficult to line up. You kind of have to, what I've found is you kind of have to look for it to snap into place, so to speak. Unfortunately, it doesn't want to. Let me try this. Come on, buddy. Other way. Come on. Yeah, it would be nice if they'd fix this. Really? Oh, look. See how it kind of just swung around? That means it's ready. And another thing to think of too. This is still an early access game. Okay, so same thing with this. Come on, there we go. You just want to let it flush out. There we go. Until it's nice and solid. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. go to the other side. I'm not sure how long that hose is. For the, to make sure the pressure remains at 10 to 12. Okay, come on. Let's get it in there. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring this over here. Yeah, because as you can see, it's below 9. It's probably like 7 or 8. So let me stick it here. Okay, so 2 more lines to bleed. Yeah, I'm not sure why the fan is spinning so fast. Come on, buddy. Okay, that should do it. Okay, one more, and we are done. We can put this all back together. Wow. That one snapped in fairly easy. So let's grab the wrench. Now I'm not sure why the developers decided to have the wrench part of the brake fluid pump kit. Most mechanics I know have their own tools. Especially if it's gonna be in a quote-unquote professional garage. I mean, this is supposed to be a professional race garage. Okay, so let me go stick this over here. Okay, I pushed her off and that's what happened. Okay, so let's take this up. No, we don't need the wrench. Okay, let's take this up here. Put it right there. Okay. Let me put the hood on and we'll put the tires on. And I think we'll go for one race and end with that. And I think this gives people a fairly good idea what the game is about. But it does get more in depth as it goes. Now, as far as the bolts, when you basically have to click on them to set them to be mounted again. Okay, so we want, this needs 108. We don't want to break any more bolts. Good enough. Okay. Yeah, sometimes in some situations I found that leaving the bolts, the leg nuts where I did, won't always be the best idea. But I've never tried to see how much I could break the car down. I don't think you can do too much. Whoops, that was good. I can kind of see the other. I'm not sure what this is over here. That's blue. Okay. Oh yeah, this one got moved. That's right. risk it. I think it's tight. It looked like I was going to I'll probably get penalized somehow. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay if the wheel comes off while it's being raced. I'm not the one driving. No, that's not a good attitude. You should always take pride in whatever job you do. You know, even though, you know, people will say, well, pride isn't, oh man, I did it again. You know, people will, okay, that was done. People make the argument pride isn't, you know, a religious person doesn't have pride or shouldn't have pride. And I disagree with that. I don't see anything sinful with pride. Depends on the type of pride. If you're too, I mean, well, there's a difference between pride and being proud. If you're too proud to admit you're wrong, then yeah, that's not a good thing. Okay, so let's see if we can get this car detail. Remove from lift. Okay, I'm gonna see. Let's go ahead and rent. Let's see how well it does. It's kind of weird that you rent. Okay, cool. Latest reported symbol or symptoms not. So far we haven't had any. So this time, gonna have to change the tires again. Gonna have to change the oil filter, change the oil itself. So yeah, it's just basically you work on the same car over and over. Basically, I'm not trying to be negative. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if you upgraded to different cars. You might be able to after some time, I'm not sure. And I think my wolf animation or avatar has frozen up. As I said that, it started moving again. Go figure. So, now I'm not sure how. I want to check something out. Oh, I guess you can't delegate. So that kind of gives you an idea of how this game works. It's definitely not, it's not a bad game. I wonder if I can delegate from here. No. Maybe it works. So, I think that's going to end the stream for me today. Let me see if there's anyone we can... let's see if there's anyone we can go ahead and host. And like I've mentioned in the past, if anyone has any suggestions for people on Twitch that they feel will kind of go with my style, I suppose. Let me know. I'm more than happy to check them out. I just don't need the requirement. They have to kind of have the same style as I do, which basically all that means is they basically just have to they basically just have to have the same morals. I don't like a lot of cussing. So if they swear excessively, then they're out automatically. I just will not. I won't host anyone who can't control themselves. So, but other than that, if they have good content, I'm more than happy to give them a try. So if you know someone that might meet that criteria, just feel free to let me know. Send me a private message or whatever, however you wish to do it. And I will definitely check them out, and I'll watch a few of their streams or watch a few of their past streams and get an idea, and I'll add them to my auto host and to allow my viewers some enjoyment while I'm not streaming. So, wow, really? What's going on here? As I always say, if you enjoy playing the game the way you're playing it, then you're playing the game the way you should play it. And what I mean by that is, basically what I mean by that is, if you like to use trainers and stuff like that, it's up to you. That's not anyone's business besides yours. The only exception to that rule, of course, would have to be multiplayer. Multiplayer games, you shouldn't use trainers. You shouldn't use any software to manipulate the game at all. Doing so is just, it's wrong. Like I've said 100 times on my stream so far since I've begun, People don't buy games to become one person's entertainment. What I mean by that is, they don't go out and buy it just so, uh, I'm not going to buy a game and go online and play it just to have one person come in and dominate just because they're using trainers and cheats and manipulating the software. People don't like those kind of people, and neither do I. So it takes the fun out of multiplayer games. So I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, this was a short stream. Just not feeling too well, obviously. So, probably but I'll probably be back tomorrow. I just found another game that seems interesting called Derailed Train. Another game that's, interestingly enough, meant to be VR, but has included the ability for mouse and keyboard control. So I might check that out. So let's see. Yeah, it's Derail Valley, I believe is the name. So I might check it out ahead of time just so I know how to control it. So on the Twitch side, I am going to go and host Matt Malone. Of course, he's, as usual, playing iRacing. And I will see you next time. Until then, be kind to each other. Life is too short to do otherwise. And don't drink and drive. That might be that will end up actually being a decision that many have come to regret in the past. Don't become one of those statistics. So until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you next time. God bless, and thanks for watching.